What's up, Internet? My name is Michael Cook, this is Blue Giant Media, and we're here to connect through gaming. Today we're going to take a look at what's inside the box of Peter McPherson's Tiny Towns, published by AEG. We're going to open it up, take a look at how it's packaged, the component quality, and overall what you're going to get for your money. The Tiny Towns is almost like a twist on the roll and write genre. So I thought these were all going to be score sheets. All right, so you do have a decent number of score sheets here. We've got six one-sided boards. We've got a deck of cards. So what's going to be happening is you'll either flip them out or call out different resources that are going to be put down, and instead of writing them in, you'll be filling them in with the resources. So someone says yellow, so everybody puts a yellow in, which is somewhat along the lines of a roll, and there's yellow, so because you can flip one out, and there's wheat. But the twist then comes from the fact that where you place it, there's going to be a whole bunch of different buildings that you're going to be working towards getting. So, for instance, on this, if you have then a blue and then a red, you've now made that shape. It doesn't have to be exact. It just has to be because it can be mirror imaged. It can be flip that way, as long as it is in the right kind of sequence. Then you can take that type of building, which in this case it is a cottage, and you can place it then on any one of those three spaces. And then now you're going to have to be working around that, and there's going to be several of these different buildings that are going to be out in each game, and you're just basically going to be filling up your little countryside with a tiny town. Alright, so I'm guessing this hammer is the first player marker. It's kind of fun. Alright, so these are all wooden pieces. There's those ones. There's a bunch of cubes for the resources. See, the quality of the cards is pretty low. It's thin, it's just card stock. It's not linen finish, it's not very thick. I guess these two colors are very similar. Obviously you can tell by the building on them, but I'm not colorblind, and that's almost looks like it could be just a variance in print like what ink. So, and then these are going to be the different resource cards that can get flipped out. There's a couple different ways you can play. You can play where you flip over and then everybody has to put that resource on their board, or you can play where the active player chooses one and then that gets put out, and then the next one chooses one that gets put out. So let's see what makes sense here. Looks like we can put all the resource cubes there. We have here at the bottom of this, you can see possibly it has the different buildings kind of pressed in there, so lets you know that that's where the buildings are going to go. I think this might be a game that would benefit from a Plano box type storage setup, so I may end up doing that later. These are nice standard board thickness for like your typical player boards, not like a game board. It's not quite that thick, but it's decent, and it is does have a linen finish on it. Right, and that's what's inside the box of Tiny Towns. And that's what's inside the box of Tiny Towns by Peter McPherson and published by AEG.
If you want to know more about this game, make sure to look in the description section where you'll find a link to my setup and playthrough and my overall thoughts on this game, and you can also find a link there to macronovagames.com where you can buy Tiny Towns and a whole bunch of other great games. Until next time, I want to thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you have any recommendations for me in the comment section. Also, please like, share, and subscribe while you're here, and until next time, have a wonderful day.